If we don't think of a narcissist as a skilled hunter, we are setting ourselves up for possible targeting. When we think of a narcissist, thinking of them as a hunter will help bring clarity about the actions that we may see from a narcissist early on, particularly in a romantic relationship. You might ask yourself, isn't it kind of harsh to be thinking about another person as a hunter, a predator? In this case, no, it is not harsh, it's accurate. Today's video will talk about ways that a narcissist is similar to a predator, similar to a hunter in the behavior that they will show their targeted victim early on. When we first meet somebody, a narcissist in particular, will be very alluring and charming and seem very outwardly stable. They will seem to have their lives together. Everything will look good, sound good. They present well. They may be charming. They may be humble. When a narcissist acts in these ways, they know that the victim is being lured in. We want to be around people, it's just human nature, who have it together. We want to be and associate with somebody who seems to have it all together. That may be what we aspire to. So it is alluring that when we meet a narcissist at first, their initial presentation is often very alluring and charming. And we may see a gregarious personality, somebody who's outgoing, fun-loving, charming again, with a big personality that draws other people in. The narcissist is setting the trap with this initial meeting. They present well. Outwardly, they present beautifully. They, again, sound and look like they have it all together. It's only later that we discover this entire persona that we've been presented with is a total sham. It's a fraud. It's a con game. So initially, that allure, that charisma can be very enticing to a victim. The narcissist does this on purpose. They are already targeting their next victim. As we continue to spend time with the narcissist, we may hear lots of stories. Stories that may seem to be a bit much. We don't want to say that they're totally unbelievable. We ourselves may give this person the benefit of the doubt as they're telling their stories because we're already somewhat enthralled by that initial persona that we got to meet. So whether it's in week 1, week 2, whatever it is, even earlier than that, we may start to hear stories that start to tug on our heartstrings. Maybe they are stories of a childhood that was very difficult or even neglectful or abusive, or stories about past relationships that haven't worked out well, where of course they were just treated so horribly. A narcissist will also tell you all of the wonderful things they did in the relationship. This is likely a huge exaggeration. But what the narcissist is doing, again, is feeding a line of you know what to the victim to hook the victim's heart. The victim will either sympathize with the stories that are negative and difficult for the narcissist to tell, or the victim will be lured in by how wonderfully this person must treat their past partners, their past romantic relationships. We don't know, it's all fake. We just don't know. It doesn't come natural or normal for us to believe that somebody is handing us a line of you know what right off the top. Yet, this is what the narcissist does. What we'll find also early on is that the narcissist will mirror our behavior, our facial expressions, our tone of voice, our body posture. This goes even further when the narcissist starts to mirror our interests. Suddenly, they are enthralled with us. Everything we do, all of our interests, our hobbies, everything sounds really good. And don't be surprised if this person all of a sudden has some of those same exact interests. And what a wonderful thing that we think we have found. Somebody who is sharing our interests, somebody who might look like us in a way or act like us in a way, or might enunciate or gesture the same way we do. Those things build a false sense of familiarity, a false bonding between the victim and the narcissist. The narcissist is none of those things. The narcissist is simply mirroring back to you what you are showing them. We don't know this, of course. We don't know any of this until much later. And as a side note, if you are interested in finding a wonderful survivor community, please do follow me on Twitter. Come to our Twitter community. We have so many wonderful survivors there, sharing and caring and validating and encouraging. If you are interested, I'll leave my Twitter handle here on the screen for you. Another thing that the narcissist will do is ask very pointed questions. They want to know all about you. They want to know because they're data mining for things to use against you in the future. We don't know this at first, of course. We think the person is actually interested in getting to know us. So they may ask about our childhoods, our upbringing, what went well in our childhood, what didn't go well in our childhood, our schooling experiences, our romantic experiences, our friendships. In this way, the narcissist is gathering information like a little chipmunk, seeking out nuts here and seeking out nuts there to bury in the ground to pull up later. In this case, however, the narcissist is not a cute little chipmunk. The narcissist is a predator, mining for information to use against us later. The narcissist may not remember what just happened an hour ago. In fact, they benefit when they feign memory loss about their abusive actions. But don't you know, a narcissist will pull up something from a year ago, 5 years ago, and throw it back in your face, something that you told them what you thought was in confidence, something sacred, something to be really protected and guarded. Yet here it is, the narcissist is bringing it up, throwing it in your face just to hurt you. This is what they do. And of course, this happens much later in the relationship. Initially, all of these questions make us feel that we are worth investing in. The questions we're thinking surely means that this person is interested in us and has our best interest at heart. This is simply not true. Another way they hook and reel in a victim is to move very fast. That initial intensity might feel good. We might have sparks. We might have a feeling of, wow, what if this wonderful person is everything that I've been looking for? Well, of course they are. Initially and fraudulently, because that is the persona that the narcissist is presenting you. Of course, they're everything that you could ever ask for and want for in a relationship at first, because that is how they hook their victim. Again, this is only at first. We think we have found our soulmate. We think we have found somebody wonderfully compatible with us, with the same beliefs and emotions and values and interests. This could not be further from the truth, however, my friends. And with a narcissist, unfortunately, we do not find out these things until much later. So please take these under advisement. Be on the lookout for when you might meet a new person who is presenting this way to you. Use what you know, use your knowledge, go to Twitter, find support, use what you have learned about these people to guide your decisions in the future. Stay the course, have faith in this journey. I am wishing each and every one of you a wonderful, happy and healthy, contented, beautiful, strong 2021. We deserve it. So until next time, bye for now.